Hey everyone, and welcome. So let's talk about the one question every single chess player asks. How do I get better, and how do I do it fast? Well, today we're going to break down a killer formula that'll help you smash through those frustrating rating walls for good.
You know that feeling, right? Where you've played hundreds, maybe thousands of games. You watch videos, you read articles, but your rating, it just will not budge. It's so frustrating. You feel completely stuck, like you're just spinning your wheels and getting absolutely nowhere.
But what if I told you that rapid improvement isn't some big mystery? That there's actually a simple, repeatable formula? The good news is, there is. And it's not some secret only grandmasters know. It's a clear process that anyone, and I mean anyone, can use to see real consistent growth.
But before we dive into the nitty-gritty, we gotta get our mindset right. And I love this quote from Grandmaster Avethik Gregorian. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Think about it. So many of us get obsessed with finding the perfect study plan, right? We buy a stack of books, we make these crazy schedules, and then we never actually follow through. The point is, a good plan that you actually do is way, way better than some perfect plan that just collects dust.
All right, so what is this game-changing formula? We call it the core improvement loop. And listen, this isn't just some beginner tip. This is a cycle that grandmasters themselves use to stay sharp. It sounds simple, but trust me, its power is all about finding the right balance.
And here it is, the 3 magic steps: study, practice, and fix. Think of it like this. First, you eat. You learn new stuff, new patterns. That's study. Then you digest it by actually trying it out in your games. That's practice. And then comes the secret weapon, the part most people skip: fix. This is where you analyze your games to figure out what went wrong so you stop making the same mistakes. This whole loop, all 3 parts together, is what's going to fuel your improvement.
This right here, this is why so many people get stuck. They fall into one of these traps. You've got the player who only plays, just grinding games, making the same blunders forever. Then you've got the opposite, the chess librarian, who studies and studies but never actually plays. Neither works. The key, your new approach, is all about balance. You learn it, you use it, and then you fix it. Simple as that. Okay, so you're ready to study, but what do you study? Look, openings are cool, endgames are important, but for most of us, the biggest bang for your buck is tactics. You've heard the saying, right? Chess is 99% tactics. It's so true. You could be playing like a strategic genius, but one little tactical slip-up and boom, game over. So let's run through a few of the absolute must-know patterns. First up, the classic fork. This is where one of your pieces goes on a rampage, attacking 2 or more enemy pieces at the exact same time. And the king of the fork? It's gotta be the knight, right? With that sneaky L-shaped move, a good fork, especially one hitting a king or queen, can just win you the game on the spot. All right, next up is the pin. This is so powerful. You're basically freezing one of your opponent's pieces in place. Why? Because if they move it, they expose something way more important behind it, like their king or their queen. A good pin isn't just about winning stuff. It's about creating this suffocating pressure where your opponent can't move. And then we have the skewer, which is kind of like the pin's evil twin. It's the same idea but in reverse. This time the valuable piece is in the front. You attack it, they have to move it, and then you snatch up the less valuable piece that was hiding right behind it. It's absolutely devastating and catches so many people off guard. And finally, one of my favorites, the discovered attack. This is just beautiful chess. You make a move with one piece that looks totally innocent, but what you're really doing is uncovering a killer attack from a different piece that was hiding behind it. The most dangerous version of this? A double check. That's when both pieces attack the king at once, and that is usually lights out. Okay, so we've got the what down, right? The study, practice, fix loop, with a big focus on tactics. But now for the big question, the how. How do you actually fit this into your life? Let's get practical and lay out a weekly plan you can literally start using tonight.
So if you're aiming to break through that, say, 2,000 rating level, this is the kind of balance you should be aiming for. Roughly 45% of your chess time on studying, another 45% on playing actual games, and then that critical 10% on fixing your mistakes. Now this isn't set in stone, obviously, but it's an awesome guideline to make sure you're hitting all 3 parts of the loop.
And here's what that can look like in a real week. I love this sample schedule. Notice you're not trying to do everything every day. You play your games on Tuesday, right? Then on Wednesday, when your mind is clear, that's your fix day. You sit down and really analyze what happened. And that fix session isn't just, clicking game review and moving on.
It's about really digging in and understanding why you made those moves. This is the difference maker. You're not just playing, you're playing with a purpose and then you're learning. That's how you get good fast.
Okay, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but does it actually work? And the answer is 1000% yes. This is not just a theory. This is a proven method used by everybody, from regular club players all the way up to the best in the world.
Let me give you a great example. Grandmaster Avitik Grigoryan. For his whole career, he was a 1.4 guy. That was his move. Then he decided he wanted to learn 1.e4 from scratch. He didn't just buy a book and hope for the best. No. He spent an entire year living this formula. Study the theory, practice it in tons of online games, and then, the important part, go back, analyze, and fix everything. He literally embodied the study, practice, fix loop.
But you don't have to be a GM for this to work. Check out this quote from a player on Reddit. They said, "I gained about 600 points in 6 months." 600 points! The main thing was tactics, tactics, tactics. They hit a wall, they focused on the study part, specifically tactics, and look at that result. It just proves that this system flat out works.
But there is one more thing we have to talk about. The secret sauce, as Grigoryan calls it, and that's your mindset. Because you can have the best plan in the world, but if your head isn't in the right place, it all goes out the window. Just look at the 2021 World Championship match. Ian Nepomniachtchi was hanging tough with Magnus Carlsen until that brutal loss in Game 6. After that, he just tilted. That's when you get so frustrated that you start making one bad decision after another. His game completely fell apart. It's an incredible lesson that even for the absolute best, your mindset is everything.
All right, we've gone through the formula, we've laid out a plan, and we've seen the proof. You now know about the study, practice, fix loop, and how crucial your mindset is. So now, the only thing left to do is to actually do it. Your journey to getting better, faster, starts today, right now.
So let's boil this all down to your 3-point game plan. Super simple. Number 1, commit to the study, practice, fix loop. Make it your new habit. Number 2, prioritize tactics. Seriously, spend at least a third of your study time just doing puzzles. And number 3, analyze every slow game you play. And I don't mean just hitting review. Find that one big mistake you made and really try to understand why you made it. That's the real secret to the fix step. So that brings us to the final question, and this one's for you. What is the very first step you're going to take today? Are you going to fire up some puzzles for 15 minutes? Are you going to pull out your calendar and schedule your practice and fix days? Remember, that huge rating jump you want, it all starts with that one small step you take right now. Hey, if this explainer helped you out, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel for more guides just like this. We love taking this stuff and breaking it down into simple steps you can actually use. Thanks so much for tuning in, and hey, good luck in your next game.